Well, hello, folks. Welcome back to the channel. DJ here of DGH Eclectic channel, and I welcome you all, one and all. So, I'm going to talk today about the Ethiopian Hadush Kebatu. He was housed in a hotel in Epping, and we saw all the riots outside and the protests outside Epping, the hotel in Epping, by parents, concerned parents, and this Hadush Kebatu, he's Ethiopian, as I say. He was arrested and tried in court for the sexual assault of a 14-year-old girl in broad daylight. And his sentence is a disgrace and an outright insult to the victim and her parents. This sentence doesn't just spit in the face of victims and their families, it tells every woman and child in this country that their safety, their innocence and their rights are worth less than that of an unknown foreign man being placed into their communities. Because, let's get real, people are being dragged through the courts and jailed for 2, even 3 years for saying the wrong thing online, on social media. Yet this man sexually assaults a woman plus this young 14-year-old girl, and he walks away with a sentence. Get this, he's sentenced in court. He's been sentenced to 12 months. 12 months for 2 sexual assaults. He'll be out in 2 or 3 months. This is the state of modern Britain, upside down, rotten and ruled by cowardice. The judge himself said there's a serious risk of him reoffending. Let him out then. The young victim's family, of course, are extremely upset, extremely angry, and they've got a right to be so. After the court sentence, they spoke exactly how betrayed they felt. How hollow justice looks like when their daughter's life has been scarred and the man responsible gets a sentence shorter than what some people get for them media posts. This case is personal to those who stood outside the Bell Hotel in Epping back in July, you may remember, calling it what it was, while politicians and the media tried to sweep it under the carpet. They were protesting, telling the truth that women and girls in Epping were at risk. They had reports of harassment. These people are protesting outside the hotel. They had reports of harassment, intimidation, flashing, young girls being followed, and even a woman having a car door opened while she sat inside the car. This wasn't fear-mongering, it was reality. And now the worst fears of local parents have come true. A 14-year-old girl sexually assaulted in broad daylight. It's absolutely clear about Hadush Kebatu. He should never have been in Epping. He conned his way into the UK just days before he committed these crimes. He should never have had access to our streets, our children, our women. But because of the broken asylum system, because of weak politicians and cowardly judges, men like him are dumped in hotels, fed and watered by the taxpayer, given no proper checks, no proper accountability, and zero respect for our culture and our laws. When locals started speaking out, when mums and dads said enough is enough, they were branded as bigots. We were told we were scaremongering, or we were far right. Yet every single warning has now been proven right. And you wonder why hundreds of people are turning up outside the Bell Hotel week after week, refusing to back down. Because this isn't abstract politics, this is about protecting our daughters, our wives and our sisters. We've now reached the point where the people of Epping and towns like it across Britain no longer trust the police, the court or the politicians to protect them. They know the system bends over backwards. For migrants and asylum seekers, but it turns its back on British women and children And when those communities protest, they're the ones threatened with arrest. What country we've become. This Sunday there'll be another huge protest, and make no mistake, it's not going away. Parents shouldn't have to worry about if their daughter's safe walking home from school. Women shouldn't have to carry their keys between their fingers to get into their cars. Yes, that's exactly what's happening. Because dangerous, undocumented men have been dumped into our midst and the state has abandoned us. Hadush Kebatu, pitiful sentence of 12 months, highlights exactly why Britain is broken. If a 14-year-old girl's innocence is worth 12 months behind bars, and as I say, he'll probably be out in 2 or 3, but probably will not spend more than a few months behind bars, what kind of message are we seeing that those in place to protect us are allowing such criminal abuse against our girls? The state's values controlling speech online more than protecting children from predators. That foreign criminals are shielded while British citizens are silenced, women and children are expendable collateral in a government experiment gone totally wrong. Enough is enough. The people of Epping have had enough. The people of Britain have had enough. We're sick of the excuses. We're sick of the weaknesses. We're sick of paying for our own communities to be destroyed. One woman, our women, and our children deserve better. Your comments are requested. I like to see your comments. I want to know if you agree. I want you to press the like button if you do agree and subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to the channel enables me to continue with what I'm doing. So subscribe, like and comment in that order. Please come back again. See you soon. Bye for now.